This is the Good Pod Guide, a podcast where I, Lauren Windle, journalist and podcast mega fan, introduce you to new podcasts you won't want to miss, as well as reminding you about some big name fan favourites. There's an age you hit where people suddenly start to love talking about nostalgia and things that were happening when you're at school and the music and the fashion and the TV shows. And I don't know what age that is, but I know that I've hit it because it comes up a lot with my friends in our WhatsApp group these days. And when we talk about the shows that everyone loved, it's always all like Poddington Peas or Super Ted or Banana Man. But everyone's forgotten the show that was by a mile the best, and that is Sharky and George, crime busters of the sea. And no one ever brings it up, and it's just a travesty after all the crime busting they did for us under the sea. And I just think, I don't understand how something that is pure gold like that can just go unremembered, while absolute rubbish like the Moomins, I think, is still aired now. You know, it's one of life's big questions. And this has been brought up for me because I am talking about nostalgic books with today's podcast. Did anyone read The Babysitters Club? I was really more of a Sweet Valley High girl, or taking it back even further, I did learn a lot about life from Enid Blyton's Mallory Towers. But when I heard that there was a podcast dedicated to looking at The Babysitters Club, which is called The Babysitters Club, I thought we probably had to check it out. My main question was, how have they managed to record more than 270 hour-long podcasts about the Babysitters Club? And I guess I thought it would be like when you switch over to QVC and the person has been told to like prattle on about this pair of scissors or something for 20 minutes and you watch because you just want to see how the agony is going to play out. And I thought that that's what this would be like. And it actually kind of wasn't. It's a podcast that's hosted by Jack Shepard and Tanner Greenring. That is not the same Jack Shepard who is in Corrie, by the way. This is an American guy. And they take the Babysitters Club books one at a time, one episode per book, and they discuss it in forensic and at times hilarious detail. As an aside as well, just flag up, Babysitters Club is not to be confused with the 80s movie Breakfast Club, by the way, which I definitely did do. So at first it took me a while to sort of catch up and work out where we were. The presenters met when they worked together at BuzzFeed, and they've been firm friends ever since. And there are some genius segments sprinkled into this show, notably Type O Negative, where they discuss the typos found in the book and speculate as to whether they could have any kind of secret meaning. They also explore their theory that one of the book's characters, Jackie, is actually a time traveler, which they document in their Track and Jackie segment. But it's not all ridiculousness, sort of. They also talk about the religious symbolism in the early Dawn books and the way that the writer Anne M. Martin took a stand against the patriarchy in parts. I have to say, I think I would enjoy this podcast more if I had read The Babysitters Club as a kid, because it doesn't have that same sort of sense of nostalgia. I don't really remember the characters. I do remember it as a concept, but I don't feel this affinity with the characters, you know. It's such a surreal podcast. It's creative and funny, and the guys deserve a medal for dragging it out so long and maintaining the quality. It is such a mean feat. You don't have to listen to the lot, but if you did read the books, I think you'll probably enjoy dipping in and out of this one. In the next episode, I continue to try and make my self-coined acronym, the CSPP, become a thing as I review the history of English. You can get more info on the show online at www.goodpodguide.com or follow us at Good Pod Guide on Instagram and Twitter.